Savoring the words of encouragement he's been given, he balls his fist.
All right, time to give it my all. The young dreamer feeds fuel into the flames of his resolution, for his future, for the friend he made his vow to. All right, that's the end of episode 6, Business Time. And by the way, since I hadn't said it before, greetings, esteemed constellations. A former regressor here, bringing you LiveAHero, episode 7, Hero Showtime. That's the match. The score is 5-6, with Reiwa Gakuen University moving on to the finals. Hinoa Athletics University suffered a shocking defeat, sinking into a loss for the first time in 15 years. Pitcher Tamamura has crumpled where he stands on the mound. His wide pitch in the last inning must be weighing heavily on. On your feet, Tamamura! The whole country's watching! This has been the National University Baseball Tournament, broadcast on OCTV and 26 other stations nationwide. Just a dream? One heck of a nightmare. Akashi gets up and checks his terminal. His alarm is in an hour. Guess I'll get up and get ready. He pulls himself out of bed and looks in the mirror over his sink. Akashi looks terrible and pathetic by his own estimate. His expression is filled with terror. He can hardly believe he's about to go into a match that will decide his future. Gotta get it together. Come on, Akashi. You really think you can go pro if a few cameras get you spooked? Remember your first hero battle? You did great when you didn't pay attention to the camera. Everyone worked so hard for today. I'm not gonna let that nightmare come true. I can't. He washes his face, wipes it with a towel, and smacks his cheeks. All right. The autonomous Orient City, home to 20 million Terrans and Cosmen, sits as a looming sight in the Osaka metropolitan area. The city got its start acting as a fortress against the immense Kaibutsu that destroyed the cities concentrated on the Kanto Plains. Now, in its full splendor, it is known throughout the world as the City of Heroes. Heroes have long been accepted as not only a part of life, but something to admire and aspire to. The city, in other words, is one big billboard for the business. While on your way to the day's sales destination, a workshop in the park, you listen to the boss's explanation. Orient City alone has 77 hero agencies. We're just one of them. We have a lot of competitors out there, and our clients have a lot of choices. We need to bolster our name brand. That's why these small jobs are an important part of getting us there.
I see. Even superheroes have to pay rent. It truly is rough out here.
Our company doesn't have much exposure to the mass media outside of our combat streams. Event help like today, advertising support, lost pet searching. We do a lot of general work, you could say. Rieki's pretty popular, but entertainer work is something he's not terribly good at. Today, we're helping out in a calligraphy class and performing in a hero show. Though the show is like real heroes using their powers to perform. Even the grown-ups are going to love seeing this. Gosh, I just can't wait. How about you, Rieki? Never fear, kids. I am here. That those villains will trouble you no longer. He's battling the script so hard. He can't act at all. Not terribly good is an understatement. Well, sure, yeah, there's a script. But you really don't have to work so hard to memorize it. Really? But I was up all night trying to. I can't help but feel that these results are not all-nighter quality.
Next stop, Umihama Park Gate. Doors on the right side will open.
Alright, we're here. Wrap up your prep.
Yeah! Yeah!
Solid swing, but your lunges are lacking. Come at me with your everything. There we go. Now we're talking. Shout from the bottom of your belly and come at me.
Alright, time for Team A and Team C. Onto the court, everyone. Gaming at home is fun and all, but there's nothing like a nice bout of dodgeball outside, you know? Oh, and I'll say it again. No aiming for the face. No hurting people on purpose. The heroic educators are holding a workshop at Umihama Park, each teaching their specialties. The children are loving it. Mister, my brush keeps bending. What do I do? You must change the way you hold it. Put your finger here. Yes, like that. Then, bring your brush down gently. Yes, like that. Very well done. Shoen is going about the makeshift classroom, teaching the children calligraphy. You catch sight of him while cleaning up the large brushes and paper used in the giant calligraphy demonstration. The stiff expression he wore when you met him days ago has been replaced with a kind smile in front of the kids. He's really fond of kids, you see. He's talking and smiling way more than when we met him. This giant writing we're cleaning up, too. He went all out for the kids on this one. I'm kinda surprised. A hero good with kids. Nice. There's such a gentle vibe here. People become heroes for a lot of reasons. Everyone's different. But I think one thing they all have in common is the desire to protect someone. Sometimes it's a narrow category. Friends, family, romantic partners, and the like. Other times, the category is more broad. Like, you care about kids, so you want to protect them. You care about the city, so you want to protect it. I'm guessing he wants to protect kids like them. That's just the feeling I get. Or more like, that's what I hope, as a humble hero fan myself. Someone to protect, huh? The people out there who can go into any fight, no matter how dangerous it is, because there's someone they want to protect. I think they're amazing, the strongest among us. That's why I love heroes. I really wanted to be one myself back in the day. Heck, I still do now. If you want to be one, then how about giving it a try, Mokdai? Can't you don a cape yourself? Me? No way. I couldn't pull it off. Probably. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested in trying. But it's off the table for me. I'm not brave enough to be a hero. And I just don't look the part. I wouldn't dare try standing among them. That's why I picked up the camera instead, wanting to help them fight in a way that I could. I'm satisfied helping out on the sidelines. I don't need much more than that. Mokdai's reply to you sounds more like an effort to convince himself. Really? I'm sorry, but could I trouble you to bring some extra paper to the children in the back? Much appreciated. It seems they're all making splendid progress today. The weather makes for quick drying. Oh, sure. I'll go grab some from the supply tent. Come on, Lancelot. Let's get those kids their paper. Sure. Right away. As the two of you run toward the supply tent, Mokdai murmurs to himself, too quiet for you to hear. Become a hero, huh? Afternoon comes as the calligraphy class hits a good stopping point. Soon after, you find yourself at the outdoor stage in the park. Two heroes are to have an exhibition match on it as the event's lunchtime entertainment. Time for the hero show. Gather round, everyone. The children run up and gather in front of the stage. Kyoichi has a large group of lunch-bearing children line up, then guides them to their seats. Meanwhile, off stage in the wings, you are preparing for the show to start. While this is a show, it's still a battle between heroes using their real powers. Winning this will be great for PR, and losing less so. So do your best out there. Huh? I'm the operator? Wait, boss, you're not operating? I figured it would make good practice for you. Good luck. Don't worry, I'll step in to help if the going gets too tough. Alright, time to reveal our competitors. First up, in the blue corner, the Lightning S-rank hero from our very own Parallel Flight. It's Bolts of Justice. Alright, it's time for the moment you've been waiting for, kids. My roar is a vow to uphold righteousness. In my name, do I smite those who would harm the innocent. Now, kids, let's hear that name. I am Bolts of Justice!
Now we're talking, kids. I'm gonna fight with everything I've got. Fair, square, and full of justice.
The kids all cheer at his bellows. He's so popular. But heck, he's really getting into it. Ha ha ha. Out here on stage, he's like a fish taking to water, really. He got his S rank by cheering people up.